Collective, come on in. Some of y'all trying to figure out where the money at. You have grown, evolved mentally, emotionally, spiritually. You did your shadow work. Now where the money at? That's where some of y'all at. That's what you're trying to figure out. What's going on, spirit? What's going on, universe? Where the money at? I'm trying to manifest some money. Where the money at? That's cute. Where's the money at? That's where some of y'all are at. All right, spirit, what you got? So I pulled out my money deck. Unexpected. Get ready for unexpected financial excuse me. The financial crisis may be beyond your control, but the outcome is still up to you. Tackle things in advance and prepare for the unexpected. That's where y'all been at. That's what y'all need to do. I don't know. This is the current energy. Easy does it. Slow and steady wins the race. This is not a good time to rush. Pay attention to every detail. Be careful not to get involved with any get-rich-quick schemes. So y'all's busy? Well, okay. Because y'all worried about the wrong shit. Okay. You just want to know where the money at. When you're trying to find where the money at, sometimes we get ahead of ourselves and we do things that will cause unexpected financial setbacks. We make bad investments, join some sort of get-rich scheme, a financial crisis may be beyond your control, but the outcome is still up to you. What does that mean? I'm gonna have to use tarot deck. Anything else good? Some of y'all don't rush the process. Some of y'all have to go back to some situations requiring resolution will be resolved and healed. Consider careers in the medical field, such as massage therapy or any healing work. So some of y'all are in healthcare, but now the divine is saying pivot. This is entertainment purposes only. But some of y'all need to pivot. You're in the right field as far as being a health worker, but what you do in said field, you may be in the career choice you chose. You may have to make a pivot. So go from nurse to Reiki healer. That makes sense? Doctor to herbalist, some shit. I don't know your life. Entertainment purposes. But if I'm confirming something wonderful, some of y'all just are meant to go in or find new innovative ways of healing and managing pain. Or some of y'all supposed to be occupational and what's the other one? Occupational therapy and physical therapists. Something. I don't know. And that takes time. Activation. You're unlocking your soul's purpose and receiving divine gifts. Tap into your ancestral memory and inner wisdom to awaken your soul. Focusing too much on the material world at the expense of the spiritual world. Some of y'all are going against your purpose. That's why the money ain't coming. Because you're like, I ain't going to make no money like with that. And you keep saying that you're not going to make no money with it. And it's been like 3-5 years. And you still ain't got no money anywhere. Just saying. I don't know your business. I'm just saying. So you might as well head a different route. And building your portfolio, building whatever. I don't know what it is. For me, a lot of people will be like, you can't make no money at taking the spiritual route. Well, I haven't, but I've also been building my craft and working on my craft for the last 3 years. At some point, this is going to pop. But what if I wasn't doing this? I'd still be in the same spot. At least I was learning something. I've learned something, gaining something, helping people as I go. Same with like some of y'all refuse to go back to school. Because you ain't got time to go back to school to learn a new trade or to pivot and go into healthcare or switch what you do concerning healthcare. You ain't got the time, you ain't got the money, and years have gone by and you still ain't got the time nor the money. Funny how that works. You make time for what the hell you want. You make time for that man, you can make time for your education. Make time for that girl, you can make time for that. Make time to binge watch a show, you can make time to study. It be like that. Some of y'all also supposed to save your money. That's what this unexpected financial setback. You're supposed to save money. Don't look at my comments saying, how are you supposed to save money if you figured out how to get all your kids Christmas presents? Then that was an aha moment for me. I only have one kid, but I have play kids too, and they all got Christmas presents, and the bills still got paid. So that was when I had an epiphany. Oh, you can save money. Oh, okay. You can maneuver a couple things. Okay. Yep. For years, I kept saying I can't save no money. I had $0 in a savings account for a couple years. I'm like, it's the economy. It's just things, inflation. No, it's me. It's Latice. It's an abundant Empress Tarot. It's me. I'm the problem. It's me. Do I still need more income? Yes, but sometimes you gotta. Now, if you're making $10 an hour, that's a different story. You got 8 kids, that's a different. God bless you, but that's a different story. But most of y'all, that ain't your story. Some of y'all have unexpected financial setbacks because of you. You have to get the newest car. You got to get the 2026 vehicle or the 2025 vehicle. You got to have the flashiest car that could easily get into a car accident tomorrow. You got to have that one though. You got to have the Beamer, which is that's a nice car. It's a nice ride. You got to have the Mercedes. Mercedes is whatever to me. You got to have it. Not realizing that you can't go to a regular mechanic with them cars. You got to go to the dealership, and they already charge you an arm and a leg. They built the cars like that for a reason, and that was your unexpected financial setback, or you brought more house than you needed. I don't know your life. I'm just whatever. That's where some of y'all asking where the money at. That's where the money is. You live above your means. But I'm going to get out your business. You get a raise and you go find something. You say you get a $10,000 raise. You go find something that is $10,000 and you back at square one. No wonder you can't save no money. Now, I never bought a house, but I'm in a lot of financial groups. And I see people sit there and say, they were approved for a $400,000 house. That does not mean that they should get the $400,000 house. Or the $500,000 house. That's not what that means. Because when these banks and these car people, even when you go to apply for assistance from the state, they look at your income, the gross income. Not the net pay. They look at your gross income. And they say, yeah, you can afford it. And you say, yeah, I can afford it. You're not taking into account any of the bills you currently have. Never mind if you have children. Never mind if you got small ones. Because these suckers cost money. And I got an older one. But I remember as a baby, yeah. Daycare costs. You forgot to calculate all of that. You just said, I got a $10,000, $20,000 raise. And then said, where's the money at? You got the money. You just mishandled it. I'm done talking to y'all. Did you click off yet? Luck, partnership. The actions you take now will lead to abundant success and prosperity. Believing in your own luck can help you cultivate an abundance mindset. Some of y'all have a lack mentality. That's why you ain't got no money. I already kind of touched on that already, with some of y'all are not in your purpose and you're like, oh, I can't do this because I ain't got no money. Oh, I can't save. I can't keep up. This is inflation. I gave you my own story. I'm like, oh, I can't save no money because of inflation and this, that, and the third. But then I look and I can figure out how to buy this, and this. And everything, this, and that, were no bills. So, yeah. But you also have to have an abundance mindset as well. Because sometimes subconsciously we move in a lack mentality, especially if that's how you were raised and stuff like that. We might hoard things, we might stretch things, we might be a little bit controlling with the money, greedy, all that. Might undermine people or manipulate, even if you're not trying to get more money. I don't know. Partnership. You're creating a strong and successful partnership. Some of y'all have a new business partner coming in that, as soon as I said that, I heard people skills. You got to be willing to compromise, and you have to be open to new ideas. And you can't do everything alone. Y'all are asking where the money is at. I'm giving you all the reasons where you don't have the money. There's divine is saying you have to open yourself to new ideas, open yourself to a different mindset, or there's certain mindsets that you have to change. There's certain habits, certain choices you've made. And that's why, because all of us are not going to be millionaires, but we could at all, if you're clicking on this video, you could be better than where you were before. And sometimes it requires you to handle what you can handle right now while the money is coming to you. Precarious. You've experienced many financial highs and lows. Your money is flowing in quickly, only to leave just as fast. There are fast changes regarding money or an unexpected turn in your finances. Okay. Some of y'all need, first of all, life purpose. We talked about spiritual purpose, soul's purpose. Some of y'all are going against your gifts and your intuition too. Certain things are telling you, go here. You're not going there. Nobody does that. I'm not going over there. Or that goes against how I was raised. I'm telling you. New ideas and inspirations will guide you into your divine calling. What is meant for you will stay as long as you keep pushing forward. Everything I'm saying, because I have read for people and they want to know where the money's at. And they be like, that's cool and all, but where's the money at? I have had so many people say, okay, that's great. I'm like, oh, you need to be more empathetic. You need to be more disciplined. You need to be like this. You need to have this. I'm saying you got to do this. Man, I don't want to hear that. I said, where's the money at? When is this going to be over? It won't be over because you won't allow it. The money won't come in because you won't allow it. Goodbye. I'm done reading for you. I've done that. I'm like, you know what? You're not listening. You just want the money. Some of y'all want the money. And when you get the money, you don't even do what you're supposed to do with the damn money. We already discussed that. Or you're precarious. Oh man, you find an expense that equals the raise you just got. Some of y'all, your plate too damn heavy. You're wondering where the money is. You already got the money, and then what did you do with the money when you got it? Just saying. Put your own self in a bind with the devil card. Because of your own habits. You put your own self. Someone, I don't know who, needs to go over their bank statements and write down for the last 2 months where all your money went. You'll see some of y'all are going to see certain charges. Repeated charges or small charges. Some of y'all, I noticed for me, is the little charges that you don't think about. Subscriptions, shit you subscribed to, you forgot you subscribed to, some free trials you forgot to in your membership, cancel the membership after the free trial, all that. It's little charges or repeated habits or whatever. But some of y'all need to go over your bank statements like the underwriter will. When you're buying a house, go over your own damn bank statement. You might see where some of your issue is. And you be like, I don't see my issue. Do you really need to spend that much money on a car? Do you really need to spend that much money on a freaking phone? Do you need on a phone bill? Do you really need all those subscriptions? Does your kid need all those activities? Do you need to go out that much? I'm not saying stop. If you like coffee, then go get coffee. A $5 coffee is not going to make or break you. But it's not just a $5 coffee. And you don't ever put any money to yourself. You don't ever treat yourself. You don't ever do nothing. You have abundance coming in with this Empress. You can attract what you need to do. But in order to attract what you need, this is the caveat with the Empress. There's certain things that the Empress must do in order to attract what she needs. No different from the Emperor. The Emperor is more action-oriented, the masculine side of things. That Emperor must become more disciplined and have self-control in order to get what he needs. The Empress has to have patience and nurture and take care of what she has around her. And she takes care of everybody around her. And she takes care of herself, and it just attracts what she needs. And she trusts her intuition, and she changes her mindset, and she's confident in who she is. I'm naming all the queens, the characteristics of all the queens on top of it. That makes the Empress. So even if there's something unexpected that happens, the Empress is like, I'm going to be okay anyway. The fuck? Or I didn't need that anyway. I didn't need that person, or I didn't need that job, or I didn't need that client. I didn't need that business partner. Don't worry. Like a bus, another one will come along. Hold on. Stop. I just pressed play. Chill. Sorry, y'all. Anything else? Spirit? Emotional fulfillment. Some of y'all, your money is where you're not. Didn't I say what I said about the Emperor? Some of y'all have to get more disciplined. Some of y'all have to gain more self-control. Some of y'all have to start getting a vision. The King of Wands to me is the Emperor evolved. The King of Wands evolved. Some of y'all have to start taking more control over your finances and how you make money. Some of y'all have to become more structured with this Emperor. Some of y'all are confused on how to do that with the Two of Swords. But the Devil card behind it. Oh, some of y'all won't make money moves because of other people. You only want the money to come in one or two specific ways. Some of y'all also want to win the lottery. If you win the lottery, you're going to be back in square one anyway. So ain't no point in you winning the damn lottery. Or some of y'all want to win millions and you really only have the capacity to handle like 100 grand. And you might mess that up too. Especially if you don't have any discipline. You don't do what you need to do as well to attract what you need either. On the other flip side, some of y'all are very abundant. So everything I just said, you're open and you're willing to learn. You're looking for emotional fulfillment and a tool for you to get towards this 9 of Cups. And that noise, y'all, is my child fiddling with these damn Cheez-Its. She didn't just got home from school. Sorry. Emotional fulfillment. Some of y'all, you're more you are listening to what I'm saying and agreeing with everything I'm saying, or most of what I'm saying, because you are looking for financial freedom, not just to pay another damn bill. But some of y'all still are unsure on how to go about creating new financial avenues for yourself. Some of y'all have to get started and then you'll attract the rest. Some of y'all have to tap into both the Emperor and the Empress. Become more disciplined with the money you do have. Become more structured with the money you do have. Or become more disciplined and structured in your business moves. Because some of y'all are a little bit more... you're attracting the clients, but you're not disciplined in your practices. So you're losing money. That's like me attracting clients for tarot readings, but I'm never available. Because I be having too much going on where I don't feel like it. It's the same if you do hair, do nails, whatever. You don't have it structured. It's the same if you got a YouTube, TikTok channel or some other social media outlet. That's the same as if you're writing a book. You attract clients, you attract investors. But you got to get this in order to get the emotional fulfillment. You need to have both the Empress and the Emperor within you, whether you're male or female. Does that make sense? Comment that makes sense. Another thought came in my head. Some of y'all, you have to get this in order to attract this. In order to attract what you want, you got to get here. Even if it's just for a season. Some of y'all got to hunker down and be more consistent. Structure. Okay, I'm gonna work on my business on these days. I've allotted this block of time. Okay, when the kids are in school, or when the kids are asleep, or when the kids are with their dad, or when the kids are with their mom, or when the kids are with their grandparents, or when this is happening. Do you get? We can't keep making excuses and then wondering why things aren't changing. I'm not attracting the clients. You can't attract the clients because you haven't given the clients anything to see, to come across. Or when someone does add, I'm about to tell on my damn self. When they see you have your cards, your little teeth, and they ask, where can I purchase? And you don't have an answer. That's me. So I'm guilty. Because I ain't got no website. I ain't posted on no Etsy. I ain't did shit. I think that was my friend too. She's because I'm hearing her voice in my head. Well, if you do the cards, that's where your money's. Okay, shut up. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm having a moment as I'm trying to sit there and talk to y'all. I'm being chastised. This ain't about me. I said this is about the goddamn collective. Anywho, rude. Anyway. As I was saying, y'all, about y'all, not me. You need to have a product already ready. You need to have the website, or you got to have the Instagram. You got to have the YouTube. You have the TikTok. You got to have the Etsy shop. You have to have that pictures made of the nails you've already done, and you have to market yourself. There's certain things that need to be done in order for you to attract what you need. Yes, a little sweat equity needs to be done in order for you to do this. The Empress does sweat equity too. That's why she can sit on her throne. She did everything she needed to do, but in a feminine way. But some of y'all might have to do it in a more of a masculine way, be a little bit more aggressive. And some of y'all do need to find some structure, or y'all about to have a business partner who will embody this and structure and tweak what you were missing so that you can attract what you were looking for. If that's a business partner or business venture you got going on with someone, allow them to do what they do, or you're going to mess your money up. Allow them to. And then you'll have another unexpected financial crisis, setback. And don't rush nothing. Take your time. Don't do nothing out of desperation. That's all I have for you. Let me know if y'all like this. I'll do more money reads if y'all like that. But I only got one money deck. Till next time, babies. Subscribe. What are you waiting for? You never know what you're going to get over here as far as tarot readings go. Bye, y'all. Hope this helped.